Thank you for staying with us. Trouble has erupted again between the Nigerian single twin sensation, that's P-Square. More than 2 years after their highly publicized reunion, Peter and Paul Okoye have split again. In a recent development, Paul Okoye, popularly known as Rude Boy, announced that the music group no longer exists, while noting that he's focused on his own brand for now. Paul revealed that the latest split was due to creative differences and personal issues. He also accused Peter of using the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, to arrest him and their brother, Jude. I think, yesterday when I saw this topic and I discovered that after the demise of their mother, a lot of things went wrong with this family. Because, I don't know, identical twins?
Well, for people who are no longer kids, the fact that your biological mother is no longer around does not mean that you cannot do things sensibly. Before they split for the first time in 2017, big Nigerians, including former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, intervened without success, because they knew what it would mean for a group immensely popular,
very popular across Africa,
Nigeria and beyond. You can imagine when they went to play in one of the African countries. It was the president's vehicle, President Blaise Compaoré. It was his vehicle that was used to bring them from the airport. They were that famous. But I think the success got into their heads, and they became envious of one another. Yes, from what Paul said, these things were caused by utter jealousy. Oh, you are the one singing. Everyone sees you as the voice of the group. You are the one that they see. Oh, I don't want to be seen simply as a dancer, and you complimented each other well.
Honestly,
one was immensely good at dancing. The other one was the one who
like if you remember the remedies of those days.
It's supposed to be a teamwork. And Jude Engis, their elder brother, was the one who produced the group. It was like the person who knit the group together. This was the way they came to limelight. They worked together from 1999, when they became a singing group. They made sure that they did everything in common. Suddenly people got in between them. And they'll say, why is it that, you are not singing? You should be the one that they need to hear your own voice. Why is it that it's the same voice? In fact, he talked about a song that they released. That song has not done well because it wasn't the usual voice that the people had grown accustomed to. So, and when you go to the extent of using the FCC to arrest your own brother, accusing him of unexplained wealth and all that, and the FCC came, arrested him, only for the FCC to declare that the guy is not guilty. And they told him that it was his brother that filed the petition. So you know how it is. How do you then come back and feel comfortable with such a brother and be singing together? They thought Jude was overbearing. We've been told now that for that reason, when they came back in 2021, in November 2021, that Jude stayed back. He didn't play the kind of big role that he used to play. Well, in spite of that, ego always comes in. And now what Paul is saying is, look, I have written more than 200 songs. Those songs are wasting away. It will be fine to go back to singing as a singular artist rather than singing together. So it's shameful. These were people who apologized to their fans publicly when they came together. They knew they hurt their fans by splitting up. But what can they say now? It was that reason that, according to Paul, Peter wanted to keep it low. But his brother said fans need to start knowing the truth so they don't feel confused about what's going on. Because if you said, oh, no more P Square, and they saw your brother singing alone, they are going to think that is the cause of the problem. That was why he said, it's better I let the world know that we are no longer together.
Dr. Sonny Daniel, yes. Now, some people don't understand the way this thing works. You know, for that fact that, you know, identical twins are singing together and everything, that might have given the mileage. They might not be successful going, you know, solo. It was just like immediately after that lady left Lagbaja. Since that time, I've not seen Lagbaja the way I used to see Lagbaja again.
Yeah, it's unfortunate indeed. We can liken these ugly developments to what we read in the Bible about Jacob and Esau. They came out from the same womb. And Esau, out of being hungry, the firstborn had to sell his birthright in order to get beans, porridge of beans, to quench hunger. So, what has happened, what has played out between Paul and Peter here, it should not surprise people if you read the Bible. Now, I begin to wonder, as I've been reading the story of Esau and Jacob, and I kept asking the question, where were their parents? Because you begin to find out that there was no food. No food. So this one had to exchange his birthright in order to eat food. And the mother was available, the father was available. But let's leave that and come back to Paul and Peter. Where are their parents? I haven't been able to find out. I'm told the mother had died. What about the father? Still late. And are there no elders in that family? No uncle? Nobody in the community?
Some people want money.
Are they not people of influence in that state who could call them to order? Because the talents that they are wasting away now,
honestly,
they can never retrieve
for life
talents again. And I don't know what they will tell God thereafter, that look, this talent, you also know the story of the talent in the Bible, that instead of using that talent to produce something more, one of the three went and hit one of his own. He was given one, he hit. The others made use. The two others made use. And at the end, when God came, he said, look, you who hit your own, whatever you had will be taken away from you. So this, Paul and Peter, they should go back home and reflect. Because the talents you are now trying to use and hurt each other was given to you by God. What have you done with it? They should think. It's not too late.
Do you know where is Paul? Where is Peter? I don't know.
I don't know who is who. I just know that they are one. I love
them
dancing.
Music. I see them, singing together.
I don't know who is Paul. I don't know who is Peter.
They've gone outside. They've done international collaboration. Sure. They've done everything.
I love their music.
Their last this thing, they had this thing with even the late Oyeka Wenu. Yes, they had one very nice song.
No, even Jaye, after they came together, they came up with that single, Jaye, very good song, So.
Well,